Try resetting up the stream. Was not a problem either. It'll be from the spectator, so it won't be from my point of view at all, but maybe that would work. I wouldn't like it showing up either. Which is weird that it shows up. It's weird that it shows up the chat box. Even though the chat box doesn't seem to be working at all either. Not quite sure why it will show that up on the stream, but then it won't show up anything else that I put in. I don't really want notifications. Ugh, leech. Me. Auto leech so I can have more time. Oh, that worked. What was that? I have no idea what I did, but it's working now. I think. Yeah, well, that was weird, but I guess I shouldn't complain now that it's working. So what happened? I tried starting here instead of here because I thought here doesn't really have any neighbors aside from mermaids, and I think I'm just gonna get dug if I encourage mermaids to go around there. I took the dig. Maybe I should have taken the priest or something, but I don't know. I could buy the priest. Nah, I'll set up for leech. If they take the priest, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm just building a temple this round anyway. Nomads have also started here, here, and here, which is very questionable. And they're going to open Stronghold, probably go for these two. So that's really good news because it hurts cultists, who would otherwise be doing really well, given that Nomads have given up on half the map. Oh, the coins, but the priest to Earth is pretty strong. Although the 3 spot's gone, so it's like 3 power for 4 coins, which is going to be worse than 7 coins. Nope, they're single digging this. Why? Why aren't you going for like this, or any of the beta hexes? Yeah, this is not like this is worse than I was expecting. I think I buy the priest now. It might let me have workers, which would be funny, and then I could just open 2 temples, although I don't think that's actually that much better than Temple 2 dwellings. Like, you get the 5 power, but you're just taking Earth 1, which, yeah, I think I do just take Earth 1 with this table. Here's the Stronghold, surprise, surprise. It's going for A6. Maybe they went for A8 to block the single dig off Cultists so they couldn't beat them at A5? I truly have no idea. Oh, they took Earth 2. That was a good move of the game. And now they get a hard dig with 6 power to 2 workers instead of just buying the workers. You should know that is good because they get A5 now. There's no that single dug A8. At least this is going to be entertaining. Yeah, they're like trying to race for it, but they can't get it. I guess I could go Sanctuary. No, again, it's just taking Earth 1. I think I may just want to save power. Because the Sanctuary doesn't help this round. It might help next round because then I can turn 5 power to a priest income, which would be good. But what about we spectate a much stronger game? Oh wow, this one's moving fast. So we have Short Beard, who I thought was doing okay and got a good deal, but then did this and lost a bunch of hexes to Architects. Architects, who I spy actually didn't take Earth 1 first, and seems to be doing pretty well with 100 points. Xivok, who. Yeah, I think he looks good, but he's got a priest problem. And he's built an early stronghold. That's pretty cool. Charge, who for some reason are playing really tall when they have no color neighbors. Still my turn. So why are you playing Tool here? Oh, my turn. Yes. Give me fire one. I don't want to do this game. This is just gonna be fire one, earth one, water one. Don't want to get too fancy with Aves. Oh, I can take the priest. Yeah, no, if I go for workers action, if I have priest would be better. I also don't think I want this priest to earth. That's four coins, but it's slow. Priest to air is two workers, two coins. Actually, that's the same as a priest. I think I do want that. And then I'll pass on to the priest. There is a small chance if I just rushes Earth 1, but I think one of them is going to go for A5. Well, actually, no, I can lose Earth 1 if they go Sanctuary. That would be quite annoying. But I can just, yeah, I can just go Sanctuary back. Honestly, it's not that bad of a mermaid start. Like, I don't mind hard dig dwelling rushes, especially in this track. I do wonder if they had, maybe if they'd started down here, they could have maybe built six dwellings instead of five dwellings. Although that would mean they probably have to. No, actually, why are they starting here if they're taking these two? They could just double dig this and let's say this, and then hard dig dwelling. Like you don't need to be on. I guess B6 nomads can smash the stronghold, but I don't think that's really the hex that nomads want. Alright, double dig. Actually, I probably want to double dig. And then I could have done two temple three dwellings. Trading post. Also trading post. And I think I convert 5 power to a priest here. So I'm getting leech. Yeah. Uh, no, I don't. 3 power priest is so much better. I'll just do power to coin. Oh, pass. And I think I want to upgrade here instead of here because it doesn't really matter because goats. Oh, oops, I think I did do the 5 power priest anyway. Whatever. I could do 3 temples. That's probably gonna be like hilariously not bad because goats. Water one and then air two, I guess. Then I have permanent like 9 power income. Can probably take that. Okay, so I can get Earth 1, and then I can maybe take C2, and then also build a third temple. It's insane. Oh, it's insane. It depends on the leech I get. So coins are still there. Don't care about them, but like, why haven't Nomads taken them when they have 0 coins? Nomads opening is now looking not very good, given that they have Temple for dwellings. There's your coin section. Sure, I'll go for third temple. Did you decline Leech? What the fuck? I mean, I guess it is 5 Leech, but like, don't decline Leech in round 2. Double Econ? It's pretty good. Um, yeah, I think I give him the Leech now. And then see what he does with it. I think he might take workers, build some dwellings. If he does that, he's got a pretty decent opening. Also, still no one's passed on to that big building style. This game is hilarious. Yes, take the leech, and then you can do things with the leech. Um, like take the workers and build 2 dwellings, and then you have a very strong round 2, 2 temples and 4 dwellings. That's much stronger than I would expect, given that you did 6 power to 2 workers to hard dig this guy. And you've got a lot of cults. You're in quite a good position if you just take the leech. Or I suppose you could. Yeah, he took it. Good job. Now you've got some workers to take. You could buy a priest, but that's really bad. I also want that priest. Don't buy my priest. Thank you. Nomads, also don't buy my priest. You can have coins next round. Just pass out for your stupid 8-point big building tile and be happy. So even though they probably can't build a sanctuary because they need it for this down. So it's a 4-point big building tile. They build it here, but then they can't get the town of the town round. Isn't another priest? It's like two. Mine's two power or worker, I guess. It's not that bad, but I'd rather just take it as a priest. And then no one's passed on to the dig this game either. So actually, wait, no, cultists need to build a fort site. I'm getting the dig again. This is certainly a game, and it's about as far as I'll go. Let's go back to the sensible land, where architects have 100 points, and Josh do not. Oh, they're getting a town. Yeah, okay. Nomad's got two towns, good job. Oh, mermaids are gonna think for leech. Even when cultists have already got the cognitive, because I accepted they're gonna think for like 3 hours about their leech. Well, let's see, who do you think's winning this one? Probably Architect. Maybe Xerox will find a Xerox way to win, because he's Xerox. But this just looks like an Architect's would be. Well, I guess they net. Well, no, they looks fine. Hmm. Cultists are admittedly winning every single call by the looks of it. Three temples, one dwelling with spare priest is definitely a sensible round two. Why are you passing now? You have a dwelling to build. Okay, fine. I won't get the dig. I'll get the 6 coins. So it's probably like Sanctuary Water 1. Kind of want to Temple Air 1 at some point, but probably not this round. Maybe round 5. Gotta get your hexes. Oh, maybe that's why they pass for the dig. Nomads take their like third coins action of the game, but the game's still really bad despite getting like 3 coins actions. That totally tracks. Shiptown. I think it's just the best town for goats. Priesttown's also pretty good. I should go for E5. Actually, I don't really care if you go for E5 as long as I get F5. If I lose F5, it gets kind of ugly, but I'd also really like to be the first to pass. I'm not sure how likely that is, but would be very good. Priest of Fire last round might have been the play. 2 coins, worker, 6 power. I'm not sure whether I still get that or whether, like, if I just send a Priest of Fire anyway, would have been better to send it last round. That I just had a spare Priest, but I don't know. It really matters. I can also just get the double dig if I want it. Actually, maybe I want it for ship upgrade. And that basically guarantees F5, which guarantees connection. Even if Nomads do go for E5. Because I don't really want them for E5. Too hard this round. Because E5 makes like 4 towns harder. Because it's never going to become a town. They can move down that way. It's probably better for them. Good job, you made a good move. Now, they're also not building. Why? They want to score points next round? Suppose that's acceptable. We would like the ship scoring. I like getting it, but I would like it. Also like priest action. And then maybe can look at upgrading digs sometime soon. Priest. Then I have 1, I have 9, 6. Yeah, it's always the coins. Oh no, I stole my priest. Okay. Wait, do I just want to pass? I think I build this, be safe, and then I just want to pass. His passing is. Oh no, he's beating me to pass. Okay, so he's gonna get like the 17th coins action of the game. It is a pretty good pass, but it also makes his round very slow. What are they buying this priest for? You don't need more priests. Also, they're just never gonna build A4 because they want to make this town in round 6. They go here and here. That's gonna be good moves. Good moves. This is 4 points. This is 3 coins. I think we'll take the points. Maybe I should just pass for ship scoring even earlier, but I don't really mind. Because that would have been 6 points. 7 points. So I get like 4 workers, 4 points. It can't be that bad. So this is Nomad's third coins action of the game. In round 4. Who took it in round 1, or did just no one take it in round 1? Everyone is delaying their dwellings, which is not really something you want to do. I think I'll build this one, and then think about whether I'll upgrade things. So I have plenty of workers, but I don't know if I have the coins to go for big upgrades. However, I can maybe get a town. Which would be really nice. More leech. Not gonna say no to that. Cultists. Maybe they're gonna loop around here. It's not the greatest economy I've ever had as goats, but it'll be good enough. Bandit's economy is very bad because they don't get coins at all. I could do one big upgrade at least. And I can go here. Yeah, that feels fine. I think these towns could be like around 6 towns. Oh, no, they are actually going to get their town. They're probably going to take Tukey, even though they're already winning every single cult. What would I take? Probably coins. I don't really have any of those. They also, no, they take Tukey, because why would you take something with 5 points and 6 coins when you could take something with 2 points? Sorry, I'm a bit sick for this one. But it doesn't impact. Well, it does impact my play, I don't think anyone's gonna notice, because this game is not too difficult. Although I could end up losing. That's always a possibility. I'm just gonna have a lot of workers, so I probably want to build some TPs this round. TPs are actually pretty good for goats because you just make a ton of workers. Man, this game has no real reason to build TPs for scoring. So I guess you could say it's a game where the like coins actions would be even more valuable. So getting like 4 of them would be very strong. Not even sure how many more dwellings Nomads are building. They've got 2, or 2 here, or they're not on the side of the map at all. Right. So let's have a first this round. I think I'm taking these 2. I might go for the bridge. Nomads do have 84 points, which isn't that crazy by round 4, but I mean, I guess for having just temple and dwellings, it's decent. They also still don't have the leech for coins action, but I think I am going to give it to him. No, let's do. They've got 2 shipping now. They're going to do a lot with that. Stuck on one part of the map. Build their temple, I guess. No, they really shouldn't build a temple. They're probably just going to build teepees. I could just build another dwelling. Yeah, that's better, right? Because 2 burgers can be 2 coins. Although actually, I guess it costs a worker. No, I can't build a dwelling. I can build a dwelling if I go up the bridge, which I don't want to. I think I just want to play it safe here. I don't really see anyone outscoring me. Maybe cultists, but they aren't getting any round 6 towns, I don't think. Maybe they'll beat me to like D2, and they can get a town there. Although I really don't know how they're going to beat me there, because I think I can just take it whenever I want. Maybe they'll beat me to F8. Yeah, the A2 goes with that one. So maybe I want to stall with the bridge a little bit. Like spade this grey. I want a long round, I can get ship scoring. This one. Was that the stronghold? No, that was a hard dig. So they have 2 dwellings to build. 1 dwelling, bridge, dwelling, build here. Put it like this. These hexes still aren't under threat because they need like 2 strongholds to get there. They need to stronghold this, and then they need to stronghold this one. But I suppose if they struggle with this round, actually, they can threaten these for the next round, but I can just dig. I can do a little bit of expensive digging. A little bit of digs never killed anybody. But, I mean, I can also extend this. The one thing I don't want to do is commit my stronghold, like, or commit to extending this and then build my stronghold somewhere else. Then lose this start of round 6 or something. Cultists. Oh no, my Order Legion's still on. I think I do. I think I'll start declining soon though. Yeah, upgrading here, which means this is where they think they're most likely to get a town. Which I can agree with. I mean, it's kind of for this hex that crazy. I mean, I guess I could definitely want it. I should even need this bridge right now. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 6. No one else really wants. Well, Noah's on bridge. Maybe Cultists want bridge too. Uh, I feel Dwelling Scark. Maybe slightly riskier, but no, I think I get this and stuff. Yeah, now I get to scoring tower block nomads. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Cultists are really getting second network. Yeah, cultists just have point problems. But the game's pretty decent aside from that. And there's also no real reason to go for the stronghold round 5 as opposed to round 6. Because I'm building at round 5, I'm founding a town right now. So I guess I can get the town immediate value, but the main thing is that the stronghold just pays for itself. Whereas its income's really bad. So it's like I effectively pay 2 coins for it to get a worse income. Why am I converting? I just want to upgrade decks. I can maybe skip it altogether if I get bridge. I'm not gonna fight insanely hard for bridge. Admittedly, if I do lose like some of these hexes to cultists, I don't think they're gonna go for this E1, but it is, I suppose, a town site. I don't think mermaids are making 3 towns this game. I mean, are they even making 2? They have like nothing. Stronghold. Then this one I declined. Well, I guess that helps cultists because it's not like they need any more cult steps. Temple. Probably that's for one. Not like mermaids. Care. I think there is bridge pressure in this game, but no one seems to notice. I'm kind of tempted to just snap bridge. I think I'd take G3 first, but then if nothing else happens, I can snap bridge, claim a priest down. I suppose this is also my connection, because it means I don't need to get to 3 ship. But it's not really needed, it just makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, I'll take a 5th one. There you go. There's your bridge. So probably set up my TPs, set up my towns. See how far I can get. So I have 9 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite enough for that. Um, Unless I got leech for another priest. Yeah, I think I'll take that. I can make it a priest. This is definitely not safest town of all time. But I think it'll get the job done for them. Nomads somehow have an awful economy despite all these coins actions. And a stronghold opening. Guess I just didn't get a ton of leech, but they somehow got enough for coins actions. Oh, and they delayed dwellings actually. That'll be it. These guys are both having so much connection issues. Why? Let's see the results. Architects, prospectors, nomads, fits. See, there's another one starting. Maybe Sivok's playing again. He is not. We do have Dog. I spar again. Giants, Legend of Cultists. Soulings like another cult like Cultists Lakes game. And Giants starting over here. That's always fun when you get it to happen, but it's quite rare that it actually makes sense. Something happened. They finally decided they will accept the leech. They pass out their favorite tile. I am not in a very good position to get a tile, whatever. I should start paying more attention to those again. Actually, could pass. That's like an 8-point pass. Alternatively, there's 5 coins. Yeah, those are all we'll need. Okay. I stand around. I can maybe get like a TP up. So it's like 7 coins to stay in. Actually, I can get 2 TPs up, but I lose. I think I just passed out. maybe that's wrong, but feels like a pretty good pass. Well, I don't know, I've got a lot of buildings I need to build. This is a chance I've been more than I can chew with these towns, but don't really think that's likely because goats. Um, am I going for coins towns, or am I just going straight for priests? First one's a priest town. Oh, hello, bot. I don't really care, but it does appear that the chat's not showing up anymore. Yes. Oh, I need to put the. Yeah, I need to. You can go down there. There we go. Oh, my hex. What? Okay, change your plans. This is very bad, but yeah, I guess they get this, but then I just make my town here. I don't think that really impacts me. Well, actually, it probably makes my town easier, to be honest, because it means I don't need to build more annoying TPs. But it means I get less points in the process. So it's good and I take coins. Makes sense. They'd be broke. They only have two tokens, actually. That's pretty interesting. Maybe they can burn down to one. Four coins down. Because what else? I don't know what they're doing with the double coins down. It's not like they are especially competitive on depth, though. Which is sad for Nomads. Maybe they're upgrading digging, or they're just gonna spam TPs. The most they're getting to is three structures. Cultists. You're barely getting this town because I'm gonna take D1. What made them think that it was better to go for this over the bridge line? That's the real thing I want to know. Because they've really just made their life difficult for no reason. They're gonna have to do 6 digs this round. 9 workers on digs. 6 power, and 1 came from the bonus card, so that one's less sad. Crazy. Hmm. I'll take this, and then get my stronghold, and then this one's not too bad to get, I don't think. So it's been 6, so I have 9, and then 10, 5. Then I get the First injection is like 15. Yeah. Okay, easily enough stuff. So I guess I just want points then. Would really like this priest town. Other than that, I guess 1 point towns are okay. Oh, that wasn't shown for the stream. Just deleted my window. Then by the Right. So Nomads have a town they're gonna get. Maybe actually, I don't know. Also, they took a ship town. Like, if you're on shipping throne and you get the last ship, that's like 5, 8. Oh yeah, that's decent if they get to 5 ship and they don't have a different way to get to 5 ship. It's decent. Okay, so they just burnt all their resources on this second triple dig for their town when they could have had it with 3 digs instead of 6. I think I keep my stronghold. Oh, I take the priest action actually. No, leech. Okay, back to the game. There's not really much going on. What do they take? Power. Do they? Oh, they need to connect. Uh, well, they can still connect. they doing? They're just giving your trading post. Oh, they tried to undo because they didn't get a cult step. I think I was going to accept. I don't. I'm just gonna. They're building. Yeah, they got their TPs. They can build another dwelling, I suppose. I don't have anything else to say. If anyone in chat has anything to say about this game, um, people weren't really doing much of anything. They never really got economies. They sort of just. I guess this one's more interesting. Right. Oh, this is enlightened. Links. Cultists. Cultists are really winning. Even though, wait, they took. Not enlightened took a key. So cultists took one key. What do they want one key? It is a sad game. My game's not sad. My game's goats. I have free space. Not all the free space though. I have 23 workers. If I turned all these priests into workers, which I might do because that's funny. Don't leech. What a good job, mates. You got your town. And they'll get 5 ship. You know, they've made points. Don't really have anything else. Why do they want the power town? What all they're doing is like upgrading shipping and passing. Like, why do you want the town with 6 when you could have the town with 8? This is so weird to be, but I guess why do I care? Uh, Nomads probably get their 14 network. I mean, they have 138 plus whatever their network is. It's not the worst game ever. And none of these guys have had terrible games. They look really bad, and they felt really bad all the way through, but they've ended up not as bad as they could be. Trading Ghosts time. It's been actually interesting game, even though this one's not that much more interesting. Giants have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digs. Okay, they've taken like one double dig action. Enlightened don't look very good. That's probably because they're enlightened. Oh, okay, time to make moves. Yes. Giants are delaying all their tables into round 6. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, fun game fun. I've seen Oren do that, and they managed to win, but I don't think it was a very good player at a very good table. I haven't seen. I need to change the title of the stream at some point. I'll look at it later. Cultists, you can't have any leech. How have none of the 8-point towns been taken? And none of the worker towns. They're like two of the best towns. Now what am I doing with these resources? It's a priest for like 2 points. Or I can make resources. I think a TP is probably worth building. I think a dwelling's worth building. So temple's like 3 coins. Priest 3 coins. Ships priest 4 coins, and it's more points. But then if I go to temple, I can get another TP. With the rest ship, I don't really do anything. Yeah, whatever. I think that's the best way to make points, but doesn't really matter. Because yeah, I'm like 14 points ahead of anyone else with the most end game. Alright, well, I can end the stream. So it was a bit boring, but I mean, that's what happens when you have cultists and goats on lakes at this table. And I don't really think there's anything I could have done. I mean, I could have thrown in like NGs, but then we'd have nameless cultists, which are probably worse than goat. No, cultists are fun. Goats are boring. Yeah, sometimes it's just not the most entertaining game. And it took like 30 minutes to keep up to, but I'll end it here. I guess I can look at the stats. See how we managed to score 180 points. Obviously, the economy came from being goats, but the actual points 46 from favor tiles. Can't say normally have the most points from favor tiles, but I guess when you just get a water one, you just do that. Yeah, that. Um, goats are more fun than cultists neighborless. Cultists get more fun the more color neighbors you have. Goats get more fun the less color neighbors you have, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, there's actually not that much to see here. I got a surprising amount of track points at but I guess around 6 towns actually, and then obviously favor tiles, not the greatest of bonus cards, but that doesn't really matter. Actual towns because I got 4 because goats. Yeah, cultists are annoying. Cultists on lakes are also just horrible. It's 28 to leech. How much did I gain from leech? 48. Yeah, that tracks. So goats just got the most of everything. Because that's how goats work. 7 coins, 3. You guys got 2. What did I get? 135. Alright, well, I should just end this. Was less fun than getting 4th in my last goats game, which was surprising. Partly because it was less fun than getting 4th, partly because I managed to get 4th with goats.